The first composer we will be discussing today is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart was born January 27, 1756 in Salzburg, Austria, and he died December 5, 1791. Mozart played the piano and the violin and started composing at the age of 5. He even played for European royalty. He composed more than 600 works during his lifetime, among them being Requiem, The Magic Flute, Don Giovanni, and Symphony No. 40. Another notable composer of the classical era was Ludwig van Beethoven. He was born in December of 1770 in Bonn, Germany, and he died March 26 of 1827. Beethoven also played piano and studied with the noted Joseph Haydn. He was almost completely deaf in the last decade of his life, but he continued composing. He wrote 9 symphonies, 32 piano sonatas, 1 opera, 5 piano concertos, and many more chamber works, among them being Symphony No. 9, Ode to Joy, For Elise, and Moonlight Sonata. Franz Schubert is the next composer we will be discussing. Schubert was born January 31, 1797 in Vienna, and he died November 19th of 1828. He played the piano and the violin and wrote over 600 secular vocal works. He moved back home with his father after studying with a musician for a while to become a school teacher. Eventually, he died of typhoid fever at age 31. Throughout his life, he composed many notable pieces, among them being the Trout Quintet, Winterreise, Fierabras, Rosamunde, and Die Schöne Malerin. Joseph Haydn is another composer of the classical era. Joseph Haydn was born March 31, 1732 in Austria. He died May 31st in 1809. He played the harpsichord and the violin and sang with the choir boys when he was a young boy. Later in life, he worked for the Esterházy family. Haydn composed 108 symphonies, 83 string quartets, 45 piano trios, 62 piano sonatas, 14 masses, and 26 operas, among those being the Surprise Symphony, the London Symphony, Symphonies No. 98 and 102. Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, or C.P.E. Bach, as he is best known as, will be the composer we will discuss next. C.P.E. Bach was born March 8, 1714 in Germany and died December 14th of 1788. He is the son of the famous Johann Sebastian Bach, and he is one of the 4 Bach children to become professional musicians. He played the harpsichord and wrote over 30 sonatas and concert pieces for the harpsichord and the clavichord, among them being the Berlin Portraits, the Prussian Sonatas, and the Leichte Sonatas.